Good evening to all my dear students. Today we will study class 6 history subject chapter 1 from NCERT, and the name of the chapter is what, where, how and when. In this chapter basically we will focus on early man, early cities, early agriculture, derivation of the land, manuscript, inscription. First, let's discuss about early man through two examples, Narmada River and Suleiman and Kirthar Hills. First, Narmada River. First, let's see where is Narmada River located in the map. So, this is rough map of India. Okay, so here is our Narmada River. People lived along the bank of this river were skilled gatherers and hunters. Basically, we are studying about early man. So, early man generally lived by gathering forest produce like root, fruits, etc. And they hunted animals for their survival. Okay, so next point, they collected forest produce like root, fruit, etc. for their food. Third, near this Narmada river, the earliest hunting and gathering site, that is Bhimbetka, was situated. That's what written here, Bhimbetka, the earliest hunting and gathering site situated near this river. First point, that is early man, was completed. Now come to the second point, that is Suleiman and Kirthar Hills. First, see Suleiman and Kirthar Hills on the map. This is the rough map of India. Here it is Narmada River. I just tried to make rough sketch of Pakistan. Here Suleiman, and south of Suleiman, here it is Kirthar. Okay. Now, people of this region means people of Suleiman and Kirthar Hills, grew wheat barley first about 8,000 years ago. 8,000 years ago. People of this region also reared and domesticated animals like cattle, sheep, goat, etc. Second, early cities. Indus was the first cities which was developed about 4,700 years ago. Cities developed near the Ganga river and its tributaries about 2,500 years ago. Okay. In UPSC, question can be asked that first option A, Suleiman and Kirthar Hills, B, first cities, C, cities near the Ganga river. Now you have to arrange it in chronological order. That kind of question can be asked. So if you have data and you have known about the date, that okay, first Suleiman and Kirthar Hills came about 8,000 years ago, and then Indus, then cities near Ganga river, then you are definitely able to solve these kind of questions, and you can easily fetch full marks in this type of question actually when you have fact. Now come to the point, early agriculture. Basically in India, agriculture was practiced in Vindhyas in central India and Garo Hills in northeast. First rice grown in the north of Vindhyas. Okay, so this question can be important as per the UPSC prelims. Vindhyas in central India, Garo Hills in northeast, first rice grown in the north of Vindhyas. So this is important, yes. First rice, oh shit. First rice grown. So first rice grown in the north of Vindhyas. This is not wrong, actually by mistake यहाँ पे मैंने एक line draw कर दिया है, just ignore it, it is actually all correct. Next, derivation of the land, India and Bharat. We will see that how India was derived and how Bharat was derived. First India. The Iranians and the Greeks traveled through the northwest, were familiar about the Indus River, but they pronounced it Indos or Hindos. The land, the land to the east of this river were called India. Okay. Next, so India name was derived because of the river Indus. In Sanskrit, this Indus river is known as Sindhu. Next, Bharat. According to many historians, scholars, they gave their reference in their book that it is the name of a group who lived in the northwest. It is also mentioned in the Rig Veda. If I say about Rig Veda, the earliest Sanskrit composition about 3500 years ago. So this is how India and Bharat were derived. Manuscript. What is manuscript? Handwritten sources on the soft surfaces are known as manuscript. In the Latin word, manu means hand. It was written on the palm leaf or the bark of birch. Birch tree grows in the Himalayan region. So, birch tree, where does it grow? It grows in the Himalaya region. Birch tree grows in the Himalayan region. It dealt with religious beliefs. Here it means manuscript. Okay, so manuscript dealt with religious beliefs and practices, lives of the kings, and medicine and science. Next, inscriptions. The works which were carved on the hard surfaces called inscriptions. It was mainly used to reflect the war between rulers, glorious and downfall of the ruler or the kingdom. It is more authentic than manuscript, as it was carved on the hard surfaces like stone, rock that can't be erased. Example, Aihole inscription. Aihole inscription mentioned that Pulkesin II defeated Harshvardhana, whereas one of the manuscript work of Hyeon Song, that is the Tang dynasty, it means Hyeon Song belonged to Tang dynasty. and the manuscript work of Hayan's song mentioned that Harshvardhana was most powerful ruler. So one is saying that Pulkesin too is powerful, but another one, that is manuscript work of Hayan's song, focused on that Harshvardhana was most powerful. So when we compare these two work, we find very contradictory ideas. So in this situation, a hall inscription can be taken as more authentic.